This is Damon Dash, and this is the Dash Diabetes Network. I might not be a doctor, but I'm definitely in a doctor's state of mind. Key area,
There you go.
Schroeder. I just wanted to
got
say
it.
it. I went to Maryland, Key area,
Key area Schroeder.
Schroeder. What's happening?
That's right.
First, I want to get this out the way. I've been able to spend some time with you, and the way you make men react is, it's incredible.
Thank you.
I've seen some men really come out of pocket. What's this effect that you're having? What is it?
I don't know. I typically just be me. I'm also not somebody that
Is
is
it
too
the-
good for an environment.
Is it the accent?
Honestly, I think that. So then I'd be like, hey, it's nice to meet you. And I just kind of cut it off, and
Is it the coolness?
it could be that too.
Because I also noticed that you got to, your sword game is kind of good. You're not easy.
I'm not easy, and I'm very direct and blunt. And I think that's why men probably like that the most. And it's probably also, I heard that it's a allure that I carry. Like when I walk in a room or something like that, they see like this alluring.
And Rocky, she doesn't like every girl. She kind of likes you too.
It's
My
good. I
girl.
love Rocky.
I love Rocky
her.
too.
She's so sweet.
I think we should bring her out.
I think we should.
Yeah, let's bring her out. 'Cause I feel guilty just being on this couch. I feel like it's like a date. So I think I need Rocky here because I don't want to. Sit down. Sit
Right
down
here?
there.
Okay.
What you about to do? Some
Curious
yoga?
sandwich. Yes.
I was starting to feel guilty. First of all, I was missing you.
Aw.
But she was looking real good. The legs was everywhere.
I
and
know.
She has this effect, and I wanted
know.
what I was feeling. I wanted us to feel it together,
Okay, thanks.
so I wouldn't feel guilty about it. So we did this movie together,
Mm-hmm.
right, called The List. And I think I personally didn't know too much about you. Again, I did it blindly because I trust Columbus, and he has good taste, and he's a good actor. And when he showed me your Instagram, what's your Instagram? Just get that out the way.
It's Key Area 7.
Key Area 7.
Yes.
Check that out.
She's got some desert pictures
But
that
I
will
d-
drive people crazy.
The movie's just about done. You've seen some of it. You
Yep.
like it.
Yeah.
So what's your story? What's going on with you? Let's act like you're on it. You ever been on a date with a couple?
Well, now I am.
You feel it?
I feel it. That's very intense.
You feel the energy is intense right now?
It's my first date with a couple. No, my story. I am a military kid, so I traveled all over, and I started my career as a professional dancer. So this is my second wind of career.
So who you dance for?
Beyonce, R. Kelly, Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat?
Yeah, I was on tour with Keith Sweat
Hold
for
on,
a long
you
time.
didn't Make It Last Forever?
I did actually. That was one of our show songs. Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. You making my blood sugar high. Both of y'all together. Okay, so you're a dancer and then you transitioned to acting. How did this happen?
I transitioned into acting because my agent convinced me to do it. It was not something I wanted to do. I never grew up saying I want to be an actor. He just pretty much pushed me into the water, and I kind of started swimming off of that. My first audition was Single Ladies. I'll never forget it because that was my first of learning the process. I went in for a casting director, did the whole audition process, and
You were
never
Single
heard
Ladies?
anything.
With my cousin?
Yep, Stacey Dash, yeah.
That must have been fun.
It was fun when I really got the job. See, when I did the casting director thing, it didn't go so well. Well, at least I didn't hear anything. But I knew all of hair and makeup on set. So makeup called me and told me to come to set, and that's when he introduced me to the director. And then I had to audition in front of her, and then she was just amazed. She was like, the director, she was just like, oh my God, you're exactly what I've been looking for. And I'm like, really, me? In my head, I didn't say that out loud. And then when she said, have you ever acted before? I was like, yeah, never acted a day in my life. But I was acting in that moment. And so I just went on and took it, and she gave me the sides, and I told her right then and there that, no, I'm ready for this. And she was amazed at that because it was like she just gave me the sides. And I was like, no, let's go do the audition now. So I was super confident in something that I didn't even do ever in my life before. And then I went in, she drilled me, and then next thing you know.
You've been in front of all these, hundreds of thousands of people already.
Right.
You're all
Yeah.
used to it.
She's very.
But this is a different capacity.
With your body.
This is a so different capacity
Yeah,
because
definitely.
you're not, as a dancer, you're not speaking verbally, saying anything out your mouth. So when
you
I had
communicate with your body?
yeah. I mean, but that's what acting is, Acting is now you're just adding the words.
Right.
I feel like anybody that is a professional dancer or a dancer first and then they went into acting are probably the best actors because they already knew how to tell the story without saying anything. And some of the strongest actors are the ones that can tell a story without saying anything. And that's why I would have to say it's helped me. And I mean, if you look at Lupita, she did 12 Years a Slave. She probably had, what, 1 or 2 lines.
I remember you saying this when we were on the set.
But she won,
You're
you know?
dangerous.
So,
You know
yeah.
why she's dangerous? Because you're very, very intelligent.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're smart as a whip. She could, you know, have a point of view. And gorgeous. That's a weapon right there.
Thank you. And I think that's why. That's why men do what they do. Right off bat, they see
She
that.
already know.
And they already know, like, oh, okay, she's not someone to play with. She's someone I really have to respect and take serious.
I see that. I see that.
If not, I'll shut them down.
I can get that.
And they love that too.
They like the shutdown?
Yeah, because you know, no man love.
Why you keep making my blood sugar high?
I'm sorry.
Every time you say something.
Every time you say something, I should be like, beep, beep.
No, men always want what they can't have, and I'm always happy to be that person. Like, you
I'm always
can't
happy to
have-
be that person.
You can't have
She's
what you
always
can't
happy
have.
to be the person that you can't have.
You can dream about me, you can mesmerize about me, but you can't have me. And
I can relate.
I love that.
I can relate. I think everyone should go see The List. It should be out soon. You'll see trailers and all that and everything that comes with it. She did a great job, and we want to see more with her. And is there anything else you want to put out?
So many different projects coming out. So right now, The List, and
talk about-
there was actually something that just came out. Actually, something on April 1st. It's called Deuces. That comes out on Netflix, and that's going to be great. Lorenz Tate, Lance Gross, Rotimi. It's a huge cast. That's really
dope.
big too. So it's an action movie. That
nice.
trailer is actually on my Instagram. So if you go check that out,
And if you
you'll
want that, we'll show the
see
trailer.
my
It's all good.
giant behind there.
And on that note, I'm not going to stop you guys from doing what y'all going to
Yeah,
do.
let's
yoga.
get
Right,
into some
let's
yoga.
go.
Deuces. You know what I'm saying? We out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to learn more about being a diabetic and being cool while you're diabetic and the lifestyle of a diabetic, check out the Dash Diabetes Network. Holla back.
To those with diabetes, mealtime is really time to think about insulin. When do I prepare? Where do I inject? But Afrezza lets you inhale your insulin when food arrives, even unexpectedly. So you can be spontaneous and not rely solely on injections.
Afrezza is a rapid-acting inhaled insulin used to control adult diabetes. Afrezza can cause serious side effects, including sudden lung problems and low potassium. Afrezza is not for patients with chronic lung disease, such as asthma or COPD. Tell your doctor if you smoke, recently stopped smoking, have ever had kidney or liver problems, a history of lung cancer, or if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Most common side effects are low blood sugar, cough, and sore throat. Severe low blood sugar can be fatal. Do not replace long-acting insulin with Afrezza. Afrezza is not for use to treat diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not take Afrezza if you are allergic to insulin.
Get some dessert.
Talk to your doctor before changing your Afrezza dose. Blood sugar may need to be checked more frequently.
Ask your doctor if Afrezza inhalable insulin is right for you.